everyone, Myrtle Schmergle, Earth reporter, reporting from planet Earth, Western Hemisphere, the United States of America. So now you know exactly where I am. So first I want to apologize. I told you that I was going to get this mystical update right after the total lunar eclipse that happened April 15th through the 16th, 2022. And I had all these things happening to me in my life that prevented me from doing this. So today is May 26th. That's 10 days later. Unacceptable to me that I should be so late. We had a storm. We lost our electricity. The internet was down for days. I mean, all these things. But what can you expect? Mercury retrograde. All right, so forget about that. Let's get to it. The mystical event during the total lunar eclipse was incredible. All right, that night, which was Sunday, May 15th, going into Monday, May 16th. All right, for me, just before 2 minutes, just before the mystical portal opened. Now we can always feel days beforehand. We can feel the planets lining up, because it's an event and they're all working together. The sun, the moon, and the earth. When you have eclipses, you saw the chart that I made before. They're all getting lined up and they're all moving in position. Well, we can always feel that days beforehand. Plus, there's all sorts of mystical things happening behind the scenes. All sorts of divine beings and other planets, galaxies are lining up to assist. So here we have 2 minutes before the mystical portal opens, we have this thunder that crashes. And it was so dramatic. It was so exciting. 2 minutes later, the portal starts opening. We feel the power of the sun's magnificent power, and it's emitting this incredible power through the portal that we're receiving here on Earth. All right, so that went on for a while. Then almost 40 minutes later, all right, this is when the beginning of the total lunar eclipse starts, all right? That's when the shadow begins, when they're really lining up to create the shadow. Then there was a clap of thunder again. It was like an announcement. And then I see these beautiful swirling lights. You know how a lovely lady, these beautiful dancers that dance with veils or scarves, they're dancing like this. But the moon, it was the moon, the divine feminine energy. It was so strong and so vibrant and so magnificent. And so she comes in with this dancing like this of light, this light that was like swirling around in front of her. And then she takes over and the power of the sun disappears, and all you feel is this magnificent divine feminine energy. And you could feel her heart, this loving, deep, healing heart energy. It was like so divine, so cosmic and divine. It was the Divine Mother sending her love to the earth. Well, this went on through the maximum. And then at the high point of the maximum, I saw and felt the divine masculine energy. Here she is, the divine feminine, all right? She's doing the whole eclipse, and then all of a sudden the divine maximum, divine masculine energy. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Somebody's trying to call, but forget about it. Anyway, and guess who? You know what it felt like? It felt like Yeshua, Jesus, Yeshua. He represented the divine masculine energy that came to earth, and the divine feminine was Mary Magdalene. So now you have these two energies that are right next to each other, balanced. The balancing of the divine feminine with the divine masculine right there coming through the portal. It was so exciting. It was so powerful, and it was so magnificent. And then you have these two cosmic, divine, feminine and masculine energy, and then they just blended together. And this blended, all this energy is coming to us, all who live on the earth, in the earth, around the earth. They're all showering this divine, blended, masculine and feminine energy coming to the earth. It was so incredible. It was so magnificent. So anyway, that was the total lunar eclipse. And you know, days after that, I could feel the difference in the air walking around. It just felt so totally different. And remember, there's so many things happening cosmically. We're in this Mercury retrograde, but forget about that. He always does his thing. But anyway, so that was the mystical event when the mystical portal opened. And if you were able to see the moon at that time, it was stunning. It was this, they call it the blood moon, the blood moon, because it was this reddish hue to the moon, and it was so mystical looking in real life. I'm not talking about the portal and all that. I mean the real life experience, looking up in the sky and seeing the moon. It was so magical. But anyway, that's our latest update. We've got plenty more to say, but not in this moment. Myrtle Schmergle signing off.